The economy is the economy. You cannot change it. You cannot affect it. But you can create an environment in your business, in your practice, that is a reflection of how you have developed yourself. Hello there, everybody. It's Dr. Glenn Krieger here with another episode of your 5-Minute Friday. Today's an easy, short, simple message. And it's the secret to a successful business, particularly in times of stress, particularly in times of flux, of instability, of fear, like what's going on right now. Let's be honest. The world, not just the US, the world economy is in a very precarious place. Now, this is not meant to scare you. This is reality. If you sit and talk to anybody who's brilliant, I had the opportunity last week, I'm recording this probably earlier than you're hearing it, to sit with a lot of really smart people at the Smile Doctors Advisory Council meeting. And there's no surprise if you listen to real economists. People are out there that through inflationary concerns, through economic concerns, the world is about to hit something pretty tough, really tough, as a matter of fact. And as a result, you'd better be prepared. Now, obviously, I feel, I'm part of a larger group in Smile Doctors, which helps mitigate some of my concerns and makes me feel better. And there are some advantages to that, but that's not what the point of this one is. The point of this is that we're all in for something unhappy. Now, I practiced through 2001, which was pretty bad. And in many respects, for me, it was a lot worse in 2008 because I was living in Seattle, a tech center, and when tech collapsed, it hit everybody in that tech center really hard. Think about, being in a coal mining town when coal is outlawed or something. It was bad. And so you make it through, and it's a tough time. And this is where I hope you've heeded my advice in the past of, and this is just a few ideas I have for you, but I hope you heeded my advice and have saved money, a solvency account, putting aside 10% of every deposit into a solvency account, what I like to call my sleep at night fund. And if you haven't, now's the time. Just put 10%, as sort of spoken about by Mike Michalowicz in our 2020 virtual summit. Like I said, put 10% of every deposit in your office into a separate account or transfer it into a separate account. That's number one. Number two, reevaluate all your technology and figure out where you're spending money effectively and where you're not. Look at all your overhead in a smart way. Doesn't mean just cut your costs. Do it effectively, do it efficiently, do it expeditiously. But the most important lesson, the takeaway message from today is work harder on yourself than you do your job. Sorry, if you hear my dog barking in the background, it's this little 20-pound dog, and he may be done after I get off of this. So I may be dogless in a little bit. So please, I apologize. But I'm on a roll here and I don't want to stop. And so what I want you to do is work harder on yourself than you do on your job. What does that mean? It means every day focus on you. Don't focus on your job. Oh, I'm an orthodontist. Oh, I'm a leader. Oh, I'm a manager. No, you focus on you. Right? On learning more, on becoming a better person. Maybe it involves meditation. Maybe it involves getting a coach. Maybe it involves going to a therapist. But whatever you do, focus on you. Focus on becoming a better person. Focus on bringing more goodness into the world. And you know what will happen? You'll become a better leader. You'll become a better manager. You will develop a bulletproof culture, and nothing can stop you. Now, granted, the economy is the economy. You cannot change it. You cannot affect it. But you can create an environment in your business, in your practice, that is a reflection of how you have developed yourself. And so again, my homework for you, if you will, is I want you to put together a plan to make yourself a lean, mean, leadership management, better person machine. And what that means is focus on your health, physical, mental, prepare for battle. Right? That's what we are. We're preparing for battle. Unless you're planning on retiring in the next 6 months, you need to be prepared for this. So get yourself in peak condition, mentally and physically. Do more good in this world and work on yourself. And that way, when the tough times come, you're much more resilient. And as I heard somebody say, they were talking to a pro ball player, football player who was in amazing shape. I think it was Tony Robbins was talking to him. And he said, because you're in such great shape, you can take more punishment than people who aren't. If someone who wasn't a serious football player just decided to go out and play what he was doing, they'd be in the hospital. And that's what I want you to think of. I want you to realize that when the tough times come, and trust me, they're coming. I've been saying it for 18 months. Tough times are coming. I want you to be that proverbial football player who's worked out, who's eaten right, who's trained properly, who didn't work on becoming necessarily a better football player, but a better version of themselves. And that's what you need to be, a better version of yourself. So read books, speak to a therapist, or get yourself a coach, work out, and just become bulletproof. That's the name of the game here. You do that, you will make it through whatever comes your way, and you'll emerge from it faster and better than anybody around you. And by the way, lift everybody up around you as you do it. So I hope that helps. Wishing you all a wonderful day, and take care.